"You'll never find me," he said. "I shall soon disintegrate into the air. Look in those papers piled under the bed. I shall be there, dusty, tea-stained, turning brown, but for all that written down in those stories of whores, gardeners, men at sea, living in places nothing to do with me. And in those papers, those people, I shall continue to be."
An actor is sitting in his dressing room, making up before going on stage to play an old man. Nightly I sit for a couple of hours, watching the face in my mirror age, putty puffing and flabbing my cheeks, patched and blotched thready blood vessels, bags and wrinkles thumbed into the putty, stuffing to pad my stomach and arse, wig to dissolve my curly red hair into grey wisps on a nude skin dome. I drop the spectacles on my roomy nose, attach the cord of my hearing aid, and shuffle, stick propped, out to the lights to earn my salary for the presentation of nature's vilest obscenity, age. 3 hours later, I watch for my face, pallid with spirits and cleaning oils, emerge from the blotches and skin sag. Each night I try to give thanks for the miracle which throws away my specs, my hearing aid at the curtain call, remembering the millions of innocent clowns who, like the mask-swapping mime with the wrong mask stuck to his terrified face, are trapped, with old age puttied on their face for keeps.
One day we shall return to find this river still the same. Its brown waves will still churn that dusty sand with the black stains. Its current will still toss the softened timber with its usual force. And hidden, hardly visible, sliding from sandbanks, there'll still be crocodiles. One day we shall return. One day we shall return, but knowing that we are free to hold each other's hand, run together into this fierce brown sea, and splash and swim and play, because the thin-lipped men whose documents now carry guns will all have shriveled into a nightmare yesterday. One day we shall return. One day, my love, we must return. One day. One day.
Come into my garden, it's humming with bees. It'll soothe your eyes that are prickly with glare. Forget your checkbook, papers and keys. Take a deep breath of lime tree air. Peer at the larvae in the water butt. Look at the robin's cheeky stare. I'll crack you my one ripe hazelnut. I'll pick you my one from William pear. At this moment I haven't got fruit-laden trees. I haven't a paddock with a chestnut mare trying out fences. I've got fine fleas from our local hedgehog with plenty to spare. There's 5 old nests in the broken-down hut with a 2-rung ladder that does for a stair. Not a single one of my doors shut, but I have at this moment got one from pear. I could flourish my plume, fall to my knees, spout a hexameter lover's prayer, say that without you my brain would freeze, do the full act and tear my hair, present you my body, nerves, veins and gut. But you know I'm burning and hardly dare to touch you for fear of exploding. Phut. Sit down. Here, take my one from pear. from lasts an hour. So eat it, glut yourself with a perfect taste, as we tear each other with love that is perfect, but lasts no longer than a from pear.
In the glass.
We look at you, shifting our feet. Whatever you do, we'll be embarrassed, whether you seem tetchy and harassed, or whether you're still polite and sweet. We wonder if you should be eating and drinking normal meals. Can you have whiskey? Are you on a diet? Have a water biscuit? If only we knew what you were thinking. Have you been told? Haven't you guessed? Do you find our behavior this evening odd? I want to shout, you poor old sod, it's positive, your cancer test.